So in this video, I want to show you about the account creation process and how admins approve new user accounts. So under Join, when people click on Join the Community, they're going to be brought to this page right here. And it's going to allow them to choose a username. And I'm just going to put this as an example account. And then I'm going to add in an email address. And I'm going to put in a password. I'm going to click Submit. Okay, so now it takes them to a login screen and allows them to log into the account once the account has been approved. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here and just try to log into the account right now. It says example account, and I'm going to put in my password, and I'm going to click Login. Right. And you're going to see it says here your account is not activated. And what the individual got was an email stating that their account is awaiting moderation. And so we put accounts into moderations to make sure that nobody creates an account with anything that could be considered unpleasant or vulgar or anything. Totally understandable. And so accounts need to be approved beforehand. But we want to make the account approval process as easy as possible. So we've used a plugin known as PIE Register. And you don't have to worry about the PIE register portion up here. Come right down here to users and right over here to unverified users. When you click on that, this is now going to show you all the unverified users. And you see the example account we just created right here. It says username example account, email address, and it says registration type admin verify, which means that the admin has to verify. And then over here we have the role of contributor. So where it says resend pending payment email, resend verification email, these aren't valid in the system because we're using an admin verification instead of an individual verifying after they paid or an individual verifying just verifying their email address. We're not doing that. What we're doing is we're manually verifying users. And so we have two choices here. We can delete or we can verify checked users. I see the username's okay. I see the email address is okay. All right, not a problem there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and I'm going to click verify checked users. And it's going to bring that little pop-up there. And now, when I click on the screen, you see now it says user or users, because I only selected one, has been activated. So now I'm going to come back to this screen here, and I'm going to put in my username and my password. And now it's going to go ahead and allow me to log into the system because the administrator has approved that. And when the person first logs in, they're going to come right to this, which is the Oracle community page, and it's going to show them their profile. They'll be able to add friends. They can edit their profile and change their avatar. And here they can also share a story, and here is the Oracle Community Forums. Now when they come over to share a story, they're going to be taken to a page like this, which has the ability for them to come down here and share the story. And we're going to go over this in another video, but this is another thing in the system that's going to require approval. When they submit this actually just creates a WordPress post that's going to come up here in this nice timeline. But when they do that, it creates the post as a pending post, meaning that it's awaiting moderation. And an email address, just like when a new user is created, an email address will go out for this as well whenever there's been anything created here. So just be aware, though, that this is a WordPress standard post type. And as I said, we will be going over that in another video. But that is how users are approved, and that's right over here under the unverified users, right under users. You can come into all users, which you see here, and you could come in and open an account and then save it. If this account were a pending account, and I were just to come over here and click on this, and then I were to come down here and just click Update User, this would actually automatically approve them. So just be aware that if you do that, if you open their account here from the User section and you do click Save, that's automatically going to approve them. So it's best just to come down here and click on Unverified Users and then manually approve them one by one or as a group. And then once you've completed all of those and you've deleted or verified the checked users, then if you need to change something in the user account, then come in here to all users and by all means open the screens up and utilize this to go ahead and change whatever you need to in their account. You're able to change billing address and shipping address for customers and update that here in the system. Very, very easy to do and very user friendly. So anyway, that is how accounts are created and approved in the OracleSeries.com system.